you call Jed right now? Yeah.
And it goes back to like people just like attacking Jake Paul and like wanting to see me fail.
Jake Paul just dropped a bombshell after getting arrested. Yes, you heard that right. Jake found himself on the wrong side of the law again, just ahead of his highly anticipated fight with Mike Tyson on November 15, 2024. This arrest has thrown a massive wrench into the works, putting the fight in serious jeopardy. Fans who have been eagerly counting down the days for this epic showdown are freaking out, and Jake is in tears literally. But that's not all. Jake is dropping bombshells left and right. He's now revealing that this entire fiasco has him second-guessing his boxing career, and he might be hanging up his gloves soon. The uncertainty surrounding his future in the ring adds even more drama to this unfolding story, leaving fans wondering what's next for the polarizing figure in boxing.
You rolling? Yeah. I didn't have a warrant. They can't come in, but I'm just gonna go over here.
Things have taken a wild turn for Jake Paul, aka the problem child, and this time it might just cost him everything. Jake was arrested for trespassing at a private boxing event where none other than the legendary Mike Tyson was present. That's right, Jake decided to crash an exclusive invitation-only event where Tyson was training. And let's just say things didn't exactly go according to plan. Word on the street is that Jake was desperate to catch a glimpse of the boxing legend in action and stir up some drama by orchestrating an impromptu brawl with Tyson to build hype for their upcoming fight on November 15th. However, instead of generating buzz, Jake's move backfired spectacularly. Here's how it went down. Jake showed up uninvited, thinking it would be a genius PR stunt to get people talking. He allegedly snuck into the venue with a couple of crew members, ready to confront Tyson. For a staged face-off moment for the cameras, just another day of typical Jake Paul chaos. But the moment security spotted him, things escalated quickly. Witnesses reported that Jake began poking the bear with some trash talk, hoping to create an intense viral moment to hype up their fight. Tyson, being the composed legend he is, didn't take the bait. He remained calm, and within minutes, security called the cops. The situation turned into a mess when the police arrived. Jake didn't go quietly. There was apparently a bit of a standoff as he tried to explain that this was all part of the pre-fight buildup and that he was merely hyping the event. However, the police weren't buying it, and now Jake's antics have put his upcoming fight and possibly his boxing career into serious jeopardy. As fans await the fallout, it's clear that Jake's latest stunt has backfired in a big way.
Jake Paul's made a massive mistake. This is another miscalculation. Mike Perry's a brawler, man. Mike Perry's going to get in his face.
Double jab again from Alvarez. There's the big right hand from Perry. Alvarez is hurt.
Mike Perry is going to destroy Jake Paul. You heard it here first.
The very next day, police showed up at Jake Paul's mansion with a warrant, arresting him in front of everyone for trespassing and disorderly conduct. The dramatic scene was caught on camera and is now going viral, showing Jake in handcuffs while shouting that this was all part of the game. Not a great look for the problem child. To make matters worse, the entire fight world is weighing in on Jake's reckless behavior. Boxing pros and pundits are calling him out, criticizing his childish antics and questioning his seriousness as a fighter.
For literally like nothing. Like they're suing me for something I didn't do.
Pros are criticizing Jake Paul's recent behavior, especially with his upcoming fight against boxing legend Mike Tyson. Many believe he's trying too hard to create controversy to stay relevant, and this latest stunt may have crossed the line. Prominent boxing promoter Eddie Hearn tweeted, "Jake Paul wants to be taken seriously as a fighter, but then pulls stunts like this. It's hard to respect that." Even Conor McGregor joined in, posting a cryptic Instagram story with a caption that seemed directed at Jake. Some people think chaos is the same as strategy. Fans are also divided. While Jake's hardcore supporters remain loyal, others feel this incident signals that he might be in over his head and isn't cut out for the serious boxing world. The fight community is increasingly questioning Jake's professionalism and commitment, especially when facing someone as formidable as Tyson. As the anticipation builds for their match on November 15th, the focus on Jake's antics could overshadow his training and preparation, leaving many to wonder if he can back up his talk in the ring.
Jake Paul's California mansion has been raided by the FBI. Multiple news organizations report.
Things have taken a dramatic turn for Jake Paul after his recent arrest. Following the incident, Jake had a complete meltdown during an Instagram live session with his brother, and it quickly turned emotional. In the live stream, Jake appeared frustrated and defeated, dropping some major bombshells about his future in boxing. He expressed his dissatisfaction with the fight world, stating that he feels constantly scrutinized and canceled. In a candid moment, he said, I can't do anything without someone trying to shut me down or blow it up into some huge scandal. It's like they don't want me here. But the most shocking revelation came when he hinted at possibly quitting boxing for good. I'm seriously thinking about walking away. I've made my money, I've had my fights. I don't need this anymore. Maybe it's time to hang up the gloves, he confessed. Fans were left stunned by this news, unsure if Jake was serious or if this was another publicity stunt. This isn't the first time Jake has found himself in legal trouble. His wild antics have often landed him in hot water. It seems like drama follows him wherever he goes. While Jake has built a career on controversy and attention, this latest episode has raised questions about his commitment to the sport. As he prepares for his fight with Mike Tyson on November 15th, fans and critics alike are left wondering if he can focus on boxing or if he will continue to let outside pressures dictate his future. With everything on the line, it remains to be seen how this saga will unfold.
The ultimate disruptor, taking on the baddest man on the planet.
Back in 2020, Jake Paul found himself embroiled in a significant controversy during the George Floyd protests when he was caught in a mall looting incident in Arizona. Footage surfaced of him walking through a vandalized mall, and although he denied participating in the looting, the damage to his reputation was already done. He was charged with criminal trespass and unlawful assembly, and the internet erupted with backlash against him. This incident was just the beginning of a string of controversies that have plagued Jake over the years. In 2021, he faced serious allegations from a TikTok star, leading to a massive media storm. Jake vehemently denied the claims, but once again he found himself under a negative spotlight. Adding to the list, his infamous party during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, where hundreds of people gathered at his mansion with zero social distancing, sparked even more backlash. The guy just can't seem to stay out of trouble. Despite these controversies, Jake has always managed to bounce back stronger, using the attention to fuel his career and create more buzz around himself. However, after this latest arrest, it appears he might be tiring of the constant legal issues and public scrutiny. Jake Paul's journey in the boxing world has been anything but ordinary. It all began in 2018 when he stepped into the ring for his first amateur fight against fellow YouTuber DG. At that point, no one really knew what to expect from Jake. Most assumed it was just a fun rivalry between online personalities. However, Jake surprised everyone by not only winning the fight but doing so in dominant fashion. This victory marked the first time people began to realize that this YouTuber was serious about boxing. Fast forward to 2020, when Jake made his professional debut against former NBA star Nate Robinson. This fight truly put Jake on the map as a legitimate fighter. When he knocked Nate out cold, it went viral, and memes flooded the internet. Suddenly, Jake Paul was no longer just a YouTuber dabbling in boxing. He had transformed into a force to be reckoned with in the sport. From that point onward, Jake took his boxing career seriously, fighting notable names like former UFC champion Tyron Woodley, whom he knocked out in their rematch, and Ben Askren, another significant win that elevated his status. Then came the fight everyone had been waiting for. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury. Tommy, a professional boxer with an undefeated record, was seen as Jake's first real challenge in the boxing arena. Their fight finally took place in February 2023, and although Jake put up a tough fight, he ultimately lost to Fury by split decision. Despite the loss, the fact that Jake went toe-to-toe with a professional boxer like Tommy showcased that he had genuine skills and wasn't merely a hype machine. This bout was supposed to be Jake's wake-up call, and he promised his fans that he would come back stronger. This is where all the hype surrounding the upcoming fight with Mike Tyson comes into play. The matchup against Tyson was seen as the opportunity Jake needed to solidify his status as a real contender in the boxing world. Facing off against a legend like Mike Tyson is a dream come true for any boxer, and for Jake it represented his chance to prove he belonged in the big leagues. The build-up to the fight was massive. Fans were buzzing with excitement, eager to see if Jake could hold his own against one of the greatest boxers of all time. However, the recent chaos surrounding Jake, including his arrest for trespassing and his emotional meltdown about possibly quitting boxing, has thrown a wrench into this highly anticipated showdown. As Jake wrestles with his future in the sport, fans and pundits alike are left wondering if he can refocus and prepare adequately for the fight of his career. Will he rise to the occasion, or will the weight of his past controversies and current troubles hold him back? Only time will tell, but the boxing world is certainly watching closely. Now, it seems everything has gone south for Jake Paul following his latest arrest. All the momentum he built up for his highly anticipated fight with Mike Tyson has come to a screeching halt, leaving the fight world in shock. The possibility of this showdown being canceled feels more real than ever, and it's clear that the ongoing legal drama and public backlash are starting to take a toll on Jake. In a recent Instagram rant, he expressed his frustration, stating he's sick of dealing with the politics and legalities of the boxing world. It's astonishing to consider, but after everything he's faced, Jake seems to lack the energy to navigate the drama any longer. Having made his money and experienced significant fights, he's now contemplating stepping out of the ring for good. So there you have it, fight fans. What are your thoughts on Jake Paul's recent bombshells following his arrest? Do you think he'll bounce back, or is this the end of his boxing journey? Fill the comment section with your thoughts, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing news. See you in the next video.